Suros regime is a kinetic auto rifle originating from Destiny. Destiny 1? Destiny Before Light. For all intents and purposes, I'm just going to say Destiny 1. The regime is unique as it doesn't really fit into one archetype, but rather runs into two, kind of. One selection is a 360 RPM auto high impacts. Think of stuff like Half Dan D and Age Old Bond. And the other problem child is the 600 RPM adaptives, and we all know who belongs to this one, Gnawing Hunger. Understanding this, the firing rate is controlled by deciding which perk you choose inside the weapon. It's like choosing a firing mode or like changing the operating system. No, wait, that's a computer. Stock, it comes with a hammer forged rifling, tactical mag, and your choice between a superior operating system, spinning up, where the weapon is locked to 600 RPM and quickly ramps up in fire rate without lowering the damage, mind you. And the other inferior OS, dual speed receiver. The gimmick of this one is that it locks the fire rate at 360 RPM, same as high impacts.
Wow, I got body shot by a revoker.
However, you still fire at 600 RPM when hip firing, meaning you can still have a small chance at defending yourself in close ranges. But let's be honest, that's not happening in this meta. Oh, and the intrinsic Suros legacy perk. Basically, increasing damage bit by bit as the magazine gets depleted once you're over half, with more chances to heal you on kill. The chance is further increased by completing the exotic catalyst for this weapon, and I'm pretty sure the catalyst just kind of drops whenever you have it. Strategies to use with Suros include, and are not limited to, equipping spinning up. I'm serious, just use spinning up.
Oh. Can't do it. Fucked hard.
Shut the enemy down. I'm a Titan, I can't resist anything.
Really? Oh.
Dual speed receiver, or its old name, focused fire, is kind of a shell of its former self, unfortunately. High impact autos aren't exactly in the strongest part of the meta, and why handicap yourself when you can just use an already fantastically great archetype of auto in 600s with the insane benefit of shooting 50% faster after firing for a bit? Who would do that? Who would just... I would do that. I like to handicap myself. Making a non-meta build around Suros is a bit difficult, but I found that a good generic charge of light build with high energy fire, as well as Lunafaction boots and Empowerment Rift, really lets you abuse focus, dual speed receiver nicely. And you also manage to snag, if you manage to snag an Orbit 2 and get charged with light, you should be able to 4-tap with Suros, assuming you're charged and inside an Empowerment Rift. And with doubled range, thanks to Lunafactions, it's very fun punching very far out of your weight class. But of course, it's not as practical. Titans can have a bit more fun as if they can equip an exotic called Actium War Rig. I'm pretty sure every second it puts 4 to 5 rounds back into your auto, and it might net you a bit of extra time to fire at max fire rate and melt someone in their super, assuming you're spun up. For hunters, I think that the Knucklehead Radar has always just been a good idea for Suros, considering that pre-firing is very strong when equipped to spinning up, and being all that much more accurate with radar, constantly pinging just seems like a great idea to me. Very fun to fight against. /S. Suros' place in the meta is very obvious. It's borderline overpowered, at least here on PC. We can use a variety of different weapons other than just autos, but I have friends on console who told me that Suros is basically just
real estate.
Whether it needs a nerf isn't really up to me. I tried the weapon in a different light and I enjoyed myself with it, but let me tell you, just putting spinning up on it meant that the approach was just as simple as aim, shoot, and profit.
Kiss me.
Oh. That team loves
Another one there.
and it died. Ah, I should melee the Titan. I'm very stupid. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we're just gonna see the Okay, run.
You can't catch me.
What, you the gingerbread man or some shit?
Shoot him at heavy, shoot him at heavy.
Come here. Oh, you're gonna die here now. Okay. Okay. How do we zone?
Okay, I'll take a naked. One to the left, yep.
Bitch.
Except for a yoga shot.
What was his name?
No, baby.
Good. Oh, fuck no. Dead. No orbs? Ah! Oh, that. So.
Oh my god, I wasn't even shooting at him and he just
Can't
died.
beat me. Ah, I punched you. Wait, trying to get close with you in a sleeper? Damn, how did you miss both your shots?
Adaptive fusions? I mean, I guess I can make a case for those.